Biffle's all over him.
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of a hard one to say, but
we couldn't tell from that angle.
Matt. Oh, Kasey Kahne in the wall.
That's why Biffle caught him so easily.
Alone right front tire.
Wow.
Exactly what it was. And
just about the worst place, too, right as you loaded up one into turn one. And normally, Kasey.
A Biffle.
And what happens here is he sees he's going into turn one really hot. He tries to stay off of Biffle, just locks it up and spins it around. It was really, really high. Looks like the thing gets up here and he just comes around with him. Does a pretty nice job, actually, of not crashing worse than he did.
Darryl, he was well up on the straightaway, off the corner.
That's not unusual here, Larry. You get, just as you make that transition.
That left rear tire goes down. He was lucky he was close enough to the wall that he didn't hit very hard.
So a tough break for
Big push coming from Elliott and Keselowski. Contact. Elliott slam into the wall.
Are you kidding me?
Danica Patrick, Kasey Kahne.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
you all right?
A wedge adjustment and an air pressure adjustment. Oh, last stop as Kasey Kahne spins.
sixth-place runner in trouble.
Oh, don't go that way.
Hold the brakes on.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Come on.
Oh, no! He had everything was under control till that last little bit. He makes contact with the outside retaining.
Sure does.
I mean, he wasn't even able to slow it down, it didn't look like.
I bet, well, it's hard to say about brakes, but that looks like a car that lost its brakes.
I thought that I saw him.
He lost his momentum.
No, he just lost his momentum there, and looks like Ty just got into his left rear a little bit and turned him around.
What a tough break for Darrell Wallace Jr. Ty Dillon, just nowhere to go there.
Look at Boris Said and Mario Gosselin. They're just sliding right through the middle of all that carnage, that mess, and they make it through.
Peyton Sellers was right there.
Oh, my.
Oh, he had that left rear tire.
Yeah, he's got a problem. Left rear, oh, the whole rear end housing's out.
Oh, my goodness.
And, oh, goodness.
He almost takes the nose off Trevor Bayne's car.
Oh, it's hard to see what happened from that angle.
Yeah, it just looked like he was loose right there. Whether he got
As hard as they can right here at the end of the race, trying to get the spots. And that's when it's all going to happen.
Get low. Come through the middle, right where you're at. Keep coming straight.
Michael Walter.
Oh, trouble! Back into the pack. Hard hit on the outside wall.
Hold that caution.
Jeremy Clements in that 51. You see Kasey Kahne's car in flames.
Very hard night here, getting hit a couple of different times. Hard licks here. And just like you said, Dale, it's more three wide entering the corner than I remember here.
Survey says. Did you catch the apron there, maybe?
No, I think it's just like Wallace said, I think it's a little too close.
Alan? He said that one car took the air.
Whoa, Keselowski almost went over.
We got let's see, where are we at?
Down into one.
It looks like Kasey Kahne may have gotten some help going into turn one there. He had Ruderman all over the back of the car. Oh, you see Biffle right there. He's slowing down. He doesn't know which way to go. Oh, you hate when that happens. Yeah, you do hate it when that. And, you know,
She just gets loose.
you can see with the wheels cut back to the right.
She just gets real loose right there, which is...
Move around. Oh, three wide.
Oh, look out. This is bad news. Oh, man, up onto the wall. Kasey Kahne now comes back down on all four. Caution is out.
Oh, you can see that.
Just hold on here.
That is a tough break because
The 10. He was making the pass on the inside as Danica got hard up into the wall, and Kasey Kahne nowhere to go.
Yeah, Danica got free getting in the corner.
Boy, Kasey Kahne
On that right front. Right there. Yeah, that's going to. Oh, man. Oh. Was able to keep it off the wall. Man, look at all these other cars.
This looks like right in the middle of turn 1 and 2, very possibly, maybe.
coming off of turn 1.
Oh,
that's a hard kiss.
Yeah, the 18.
Wow.
I don't think the 18 knew the 5 was out there, and I think the 5. It looked like the 5 just jumped up the racetrack to avoid the 18.
And you see the 99. Someone had to have gotten into the back of the 99 to spin him back across the racetrack that way, because he was really behind everything.
And I'm not sure how much damage Greg Biffle got, but the front end of his grill was carrying some debris.
Yeah, maybe there's another angle when we can see what exactly happened.
Left side of your screen.
Looks like it was the 88 car of Brad Keselowski. Got loose, slid up into Steven. Nothing Stephen Wallace could do right there. He kept his car clean all week. He'd done a great job, and then just
Oh man, that is a hit. Oh my gosh.
Nowhere to go. Very narrow front stretch here when things start happening.
All right, we're going back to green flag racing this time. Look out, crash on the front straightaway. Clint gets collected. Oh, the 98 and the 99 of Trevor Bayne.
There's some hard licks right there.
McCumbee in the 09 also involved.
Boom, there it goes.
Well,
Right front tire.
Right front tire.
Man, oh man. Matt.
BP is cousin.
Oh, something happened right there that.
Something happened with 21 car. Johnny
21
Sauter.
car, yeah.
Yeah, something happened, shot him down across the apron. They started checking up and behind him there.
Almost looked like he was trying to get out of the way.
And Logano's still out there, but will have a little bit of damage to the car. But those two benefit the most from this because they were able to get through.
What a big impact.
Huge.
To be honest, I've been focused so much on that restart, I didn't realize.
Oh, that was Vickers in the 57, but I don't know what caused that. Probably have to back it up.
Allmendinger's going to take him all the way to the grass on the block.
Yeah, and I think Allmendinger, I think AJ felt like, okay, I'm this far down. He's not going to be there now.
And I mean, right in front of Mark Martin and Biffle. Who's that? Is that Truex in there too?
Yeah, Truex is in there.
Yeah.
Here's a 39 that we saw come off of turn 3, just in the gas.
Oh, Ambrose hit the inside.
All of a sudden,
oh boy,
something broke on the right front.
Yeah, that tire went down or something broke on the right front.
Now watch, you're going to see a piece of brake rotor about there.
Kasey Kahne in the Coke 600.
And that 38 obviously pushed up the racetrack, just like Wally said. As he was on the high side, he really let off because those cars were really streaming by him on the inside there.
Man, I want to know what you're thinking as a past car owner.
Well, I talked to Kasey Kahne in the garage. He said he just can't feel he can't tell where the edge is. And if I'm Ray Evernham, you know, I just got to think, man, I don't want to get my driver hurt out here in a bush race. But it looks like he'll be okay. But the heavy impact was on Reed Sorensen behind him. Man, what a wreck.
Yeah, there's the 41 of Sorensen coming across, and a couple of cars doing a nice job just to.
He had not even gotten the green flag.
High above.
Danica Patrick does a good job to miss a lot of other cars too.
Here it is again. Yeah, it just gets on that right rear corner, and then Kasey comes off corrects and comes right into the side of the 18 car of Kyle Busch, and then it's on from there.
Yeah, a lot of
16.
A lot of drivers running from third on back were involved in that.
Boy, Danica Patrick does a nice job of avoiding contact.
Yeah, the 41 car, Kasey Kahne, got in there. You see, loses his downforce. Guys, you just don't want to be in the middle. We talked earlier about you get 15 to 20 laps in this race. These cars are starting to really handle bad. All you Cup guys sitting in your buses, listen right now. Listen up. These cars, the handling's going away about this time. You saw the 41 car of Mears get right there and lose it. We saw the same thing happen in an earlier wreck with the 10 car.
How the car feels. It just, you know, the 9 had to get out earlier because he wasn't on the fresher tires.
See Dale Jr. get knocked around and spun, second place driver in the championship.
Yeah, it's just he's got a soft tire.
And when you have that, the car goes straight.
I'm not clear. It's not clear to me if Kasey thought he was clear and was trying to
He had
go
that
up.
motor overheating real bad, Brad. And boy, when you get a motor that hot, you just don't know if it's going to last. Out in front of the leaders. The leaders are right in the middle of that. Oh, Greg Biffle sneaks through. Oh, but Brendan Gaughan doesn't.
He thinks he's good and safe, but Tony Stewart, the back end comes around and up the racetrack he goes. There's nothing you can do about that.
38 of Kahne. He's up against the outside wall, just to show you how much speed they're carrying through here. Misses everybody. Comes to rest against the inside wall.
And as you mentioned, 2 days in a row now, we have seen something similar to this. As I mentioned, some of the things that
corner and you jerk the wheel and then the back end goes out from under you and then you're in a bad position, as we can see right here.
And Leffler almost got him in the 0-0, but Bliss goes back across the racetrack, runs right in the side of Wally. Now he has no steering. And watch him just go straight down and hit the inside wall. He's trying to get it to go the right, but he can't steer the car. He sees the wall coming, and about this time is when you close your eyes because you're not going to like that.
Ouch. It almost looked like the throttle might have been hung on that. You could see the front tires weren't turning there, but he had the brakes on. But
on board with Kasey Kahne. He's going to have Kurt Busch come right across in the front of it there. Boom!
Hello.
Going off into turn one. Todd got sideways and loose and got up into the side of Kasey.
Let's see what happens right here.
I think he just got out in the debris.
Yeah, he just got dirt. He just got out in the loose stuff and then just went straight in the fence. And boy, it pushed that wall.
Put the bumper on the outside of him. He was there.
Watch the 9. I think it's a 9 car
gets
takes
right
a
in the
hit.
back.
Just clobbers Kyle Busch.
And these guys, there's a 31 car touring, but these guys hit hard right here.
Logano finally, his luck ran out. He just
but you see these guys going across the racetrack. This is ugly down here.
Bottom of the racetrack, if you fail a tire, that is not where you want to be. You want to be right against the wall when the tire fails. When you blow that right.
It is not over by any means. He can get a lap back. Oh, the spin on the racetrack.
Kasey Kahne looks like he got turned coming out of turn 2.
Second with a push from Gordon. Oh, Kahne! Kahne gets around, slides across the track. Dillon misses him. More carnage down toward turn number 1. Montoya, Harvick.
A real low apron.
All with damage as the caution comes out.
You can see him almost rubbing the wall, and the 9 just keeps coming up. Yeah, they made serious contact right there. Probably a whole lot here.
This is right here where it usually blows.
Yeah, it just goes straight. See him pull his right hand off the wheel.
We got the fence, guys. We got the fence off the here. Hold your line, hold your line, hold your line.
Like you said earlier.
Pull away just a little bit from Tony Stewart, who fires it in
Kasey Kahne lost it.
Oh, there's oil. There's oil on the racetrack.
Nice job. You got it.
Oil on the racetrack.
Mark Tony Stewart gets by. I think Matt Kenseth.
There he comes.
Oh my man, something broke.
I'm not so sure he didn't just come off a pit road, or was he out there riding around for a while? But obviously something.
Boy, that Kenseth had a good run off of turn 4, and around goes the 6. And Kasey Kahne also involved. Kasey Kahne here.
2 laps to go. 2 to go.
Hanging tough here on the restart.
Oh, here we go.
Got trouble. That's Kasey Kahne. It goes sideways. Joey Logano nowhere to go.
Oh, my.
Clint
Half the
Bowyer
field
through
is
the
gone.
grass. The big one at Daytona has happened at lap 97.
That is the huge one at Daytona.
Justin Allgaier.
Oh, and the
Denny
18
Hamlin,
gets on its roof.
and Kyle Busch rolls upside down.
Kasey Kahne and the 96 side by side.
Yeah, just 2 guys, just not quite enough room between them.
Yeah.
Don't really know who to put the blame on, but boy, this is bad for Kasey Kahne. These guys are trying to just get something going here, and just not been able to do it this year.
I tell you what.
You see where it starts, and the cars go down the inside, and of course they come right back up in the racetrack, right in front of Casey Mears.
And that banking self-cleaning. Down they go.
Down the hill he goes.
Stay low, stay low. You can, low, you can, low, you can. We got it. Hard on the right side.
I'd like to see the Kevin Harvick angle.
Gets loose, then a little bit of contact between he and his teammate Ryan Newman.
Hard contact, 77 and a 13 there.
And then it's on.
Yep, then he gets into the one. Is that McMurray down there?
Allmendinger, Payne.
Got loose.
Okay, question answered. The right front tire was flat after the wreck.
Yeah.
Or
See him smoking. Now he was able to do what Jimmy Johnson talked about much earlier in the braking zone. He knew he had an issue. Now whether it was a brake or tire issue, I'm not really sure.
Kasey Kahne.
Boy, Jeff Gordon. Well, that's it just got bottlenecked in there. Jeff gave Kasey Kahne a little in the 9 car, a little bump, shot him into Mark Martin in the 5, and then they rebounded from there.
Now because of this
Inside is Kasey Kahne.
Kasey in the 5 and Regan in the 78, they made slight contact, but when they bounced off the wall, this is how fast these guys are being told, slow down, but you can't. There's nothing you can do when there's a wreck in front of you.
The car's down low. Yeah, you can't go 4 wide in these corners here, Atlanta. Well, you can go in 4 wide, you just can't come out 4 wide.
Trying to pass, it's like Brian Vickers. He just gassed it up and got sideways. I think when he hit the inside ball, it broke something in the steering.
Well, that was a hard lick on Denny Hamlin.
7-198.
Kasey didn't realize he was there, possibly, and that's where the spotter. That is so close right there between.
Wow. Yeah, he just got body slammed to the inside. I don't know what exactly happened to Ambrose, but Ambrose just changed lanes.
With 3
poles. Hold on. Kahne whacks the wall without posting a time.
And he had been second quickest in
Watch his car. He wobbles just a little bit, makes a couple little moves there. Round he goes.
He's not going to be quite as lucky. You can see the minute he started hitting that grass, not quite as lucky as Brad Keselowski.
At this moment. Oh, he got run into.
By Kahne, I guess.
Wow. Kasey Kahne probably thought he was clear, didn't know the 40 was up there, but because he saw.
Like he didn't realize that.
See him wiggle a little bit, and then around she came. Gosh, that hurt.
That was a hard lick.
How did 31 not get hit here? Watch the car come across right to Burton, right there.
Oh, that was close.
Well, didn't we say in this, top of this you had to be lucky? So that's one of those times it was lucky. You see Terry Labonte spinning down through there in the 45 car.
70. We can see what happens here. Well, this started pretty early. It looked like Harvick got into Kasey Kahne. Tell you what.
He's trying to stay powered up, but as you got to the top seam there, Brad Keselowski does a nice job of getting under him. False